So this is a levels versus clone game that I just made for myself. I actually really liked the game. I just don't get that many opportunities to play it, so I thought like, well, why don't I just make it for myself and now I can play it as much as I want. So that's kind of what I did. But uh, and then I also made AI to practice against. So the goal with this AI wasn't to make something that was perfect, and there's a lot of things that I think I could improve on with it, but the goal was more to make something that's like that works and that I could code up pretty quickly. So, so with that in mind, I'm really happy with how this turned out. But having gone through it now, there's a lot of things where it's like I feel like I could have done this or that better, or I could have done it in a different way. But part of the goal is just to like do it and see those kinds of things like what can I do better and what works and what doesn't work. But here, I think it's getting stuck. Oh no, it's it's gonna make it. But this game is going pretty well. It has enough for the level 7, but I don't know if it's gonna connect them. Uh, it's not gonna make it. Well, the bomb feature that just went off is something that I only implemented recently, so it just does it when you get stuck. Because that's how it works in the real game too. But but the AI doesn't know anything about the bomb. Uh, that was all right. I think I've seen it do better, but sometimes it's just kind of random. There's also a two-player mode, so they're both running the same AI, but um, in any situation where it evaluates like two decisions as equal, then it just randomly decides which one to pick. So then they end up doing different things. So it's you can like compare them and they can compete against each other and it doesn't just do the exact same thing. How the competitive mode works is like um, so you have a gauge at the top and then when you take yellow panels it pushes the gauge to the other side, but it does so slowly. So right now the person on the right is behind by like 100 points, so their gauge is going to move over that much, and if they drop to zero, they would lose. But I disabled it just so you can like keep playing and keep watching it. So like they're about to lose, but the gauge doesn't drop instantly, so they have time to make up the difference. And here they would have just lost. But if you take higher level yellow panels, you send more over, so you push the gauge farther over, but again, it takes time for the gauge to move, so that gives the opponent they got stuck. That gives the uh, opponent time to react. And then if you get stuck first, then you just automatically lose no matter what the state of the gauge is. So that's part. There's strategy around like stalling at certain points when you have an advantage or when you think the opponent's going to get stuck, so that you can like stall them out and win that way. And that's one of the things that I would like to implement in the AI, but I didn't get around to that just yet. So one of the competitive strategies is like you just take the 6 yellow panel as soon as you get it, and you just keep doing that. So that's roughly the one I implemented. The 6 is so much that the opponent has to react, and they also have to get a 6 pretty much, or they're gonna lose, or a 7 encounter. Both of them are playing a good game this time. Right side has the pressure, but the left side has bigger numbers, I think. They aren't going to make it to the 6, though. They also, like, oh, it barely survived and then got stuck. And then one of the ways to change the difficulty is just to, like, adjust the speed that it moves at so that I'm not that good yet, so I can play against it by lowering the speed. So now I'm playing on the left, but not that good. But I kind of wanted to make something that I could like practice against, and this works really well for that. I can play better than this, I think, but it's not happening right now. Although, I guess now I'm winning. But the AI is pretty variable. Like, sometimes it does really well and sometimes it doesn't. And it seems like it's not doing very well this time. It's more fun to play against it when it does really well. Oh, shit. Okay, I got this. Oh, I messed up. Do this again. I don't want to do that, but good. Ah. feel like I'm messing up. Oh, there it is. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. And the AI is not doing that good. Makes me feel like I'm winning. Except for oh, I just lost. Anyway, and let's put myself on the spot and do one solo. Oh, I forgot I disabled the timer so I could practice. But I'll turn it back on to make things interesting. Hmm. Oh, I probably should. Hmm. The timer feels pretty fast, but I think I made it close to the real thing. Uh, This- I've gotten to level 9 guy on this. It's really tough. Hmm. This seems to be going really well so far. Gonna have to connect the 6s pretty soon. Of this. Wow. This is really good. I'm already at the numbers for 8. And that timer. So I'm going to make the 8. that timer. Oh, close, close to level 9 money. Oh, so close. Oh, there's no time. I want to take it. Oh, I probably should have just taken it. So, 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 this. I hope I don't get stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. What do I do? It's too much time pressure. Oh no, they're nines. Oh. Oh. That's pretty good though. Anyway.